Hola, ¿qué tal? Escúchame. Welcome to Parque Fernando. We'll keep this brief before my nieces pendejitos act up again.
Oye, deja esto. Si la insultaste, debes pedirle disculpas. No me mandes excusas.
Okay, down to business. You came highly recommended as the warden to turn this slice of wild Patagonia into a world-class hunting reserve. Naturally, I expect you to hit the ground running, even though this is your first time here. Stretch your legs out. I'll start you off with some routine responsibilities. You can do this in any order. I don't care as long as you do the jobs well. I try not to micromanage. Well, not too much. To get the lay of the land, you'll want to go to the nearest lookout tower, mark on your GPS. Climb on up and take in the view. Easy. There's also a hunting outpost nearby, and I like you to prepare it for upcoming guests. My gaucho friends do all the heavy lifting with the outpost. You just need to put on the finishing touches. Bring things up to the standard of a professional hunter, then bring them up a little more. ¿Viste? If you're itching for a hunt, you can harvest some game for the construction crew building our central lodge. I like to keep the people who work for me fed and fed well. It helps them stay loyal. Our chef can prepare anything but a puma. See what you can find in the area. I'll chime in to help if you need it. Are you in a hurry? Don't get me wrong, you are welcome to run free here. It's just unorthodox to hear a hunter crashing through the brush instead of taking a slow and stealthy approach. It's common sense. The lower you are to the ground, the less likely the animals will see you. A sneaky puma always gets her prey. ¿Viste? Not all tracks lead to animals, so I always apply the sniff test. If the droppings are fresh, your game is close by. But if you find all the droppings, that animal is long gone, and you should look for a more recent trail. The right caller can make the difference between a trophy and a missed opportunity. If you find fresh tracks, make 1 or 2 calls, then wait and listen. The animal you are tracking might walk right up to your position, or if you spot an animal at a distance, a call can reposition them for a better shot, or lure them into optimal range. This place is my pride and joy, and you can see why. I name it for my husband, Fernando. May he rest in peace. Before he died, I made him a promise that this reserve, with all its abundance, would host the world's most elite hunters and feed the communities around it. Time to keep that promise. I've been hunting here since my husband bought the place all the way back in 1979. You may have heard I was a 2-time back-to-back national champion in the 50-meter rifle, 3 positions. I know guns. I know game. And my park nourishes the biggest, most exquisite free-range stags you'll ever hunt. World records are set here. Some of them belong to me. If you're as good as I'm paying you to be, maybe you'll set some records yourself. But let's not cut this torta before it's baked. We've got a lodge to build, outposts to open, wilderness to explore. There is so much you can learn about an animal just by watching them. But in our terrain, the animals are skilled at playing hide and seek. Your binoculars are your best friend when you are looking for the perfect game. And if you see anything strange along the way, come straight to me and me alone. Loyalty is very, very important to me. My park is a paradise, but sometimes the disloyal people who work here have mala leche. You know, tough luck. Hear that? Time for esposas y jefas. Telenovelas are my only vice. Simona's going to find out the identity of her biological father. Is it Gaston or Facundo? It better be Facundo, que churro. Gaston and his lies can be trusted. No, no, no. Now, that's one task finished. 2 more to go. I have an affinity for pumas, not just hunting them. I've raised them, rehabilitated them, protected them. I bet we have more pumas per kilometer in this reserve than anywhere else in the Americas. They have a simple philosophy, one which I have applied to my business dealings. Respect the puma respects you. But disrespect the puma once, you get no second chance, ¿viste? Novice hunters think expensive camouflage gear is all the cover they need. Pelotudos. When I hunt, I use the bushes, the leaves, and the grass to conceal my presence. And I set records. say Axis deer or Chital? I say Axis deer, so from now on, you do too. These beauties were introduced to Patagonia about a century ago. Like everything else, they thrive here, turning out world-class bucks. They like to wander in single file, so don't be surprised if tracking one leads you to an entire queue. If I have to teach you how to shoot, you light on your resume, and you are fired. The animals have ears too, viste? Noise is scary. If you are closing distance on an animal, take it slow. If they see you or hear you, stop moving and wait for them to relax. You know? Keep calm. People from the USA love to brag about how great their mule deer hunting is back home. But after they see the deer at Parque Fernando, they are not bragging anymore. World-class bucks and does are so abundant here. If we don't hunt them, they'll overpopulate and starve the other animals who graze here, because these boludos eat everything. Everything you need should be there. Set up the place. Every outpost in the reserve is a home away from home for our hunters. Once you set up an outpost, you are welcome to sleep in the cabin for a small fee or resupply from the depot locker.